Hey, this is William Tincup and Ryan Leary, and you are listening, hopefully watching, Heroes of HR podcast brought to you by isolved. It's a limited series. We have Mary Kay on today. Mary Kay, how are you doing?
I am doing great. How are you?
You are doing great, and I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just third wheeling. That's how we do it. No, just kidding.
So,
Everything is good. Everything is good.
Mary Kay, do us a favor and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. My name is Mary Kay Kirgis. I am the HR director at Guttenberg Municipal Hospitals and Clinics in Guttenberg, Iowa. We are a city owned hospital here in Northeast Iowa, and we provide basic hospital services. And we have three clinics. We have one here in Guttenberg, one in Edgewood, Iowa, which is about 20 minutes away, and one in Garnavilla, which is about 10 miles away.
Oh, that's fantastic. Northeast Ohio, Iowa. What are you close to? What would for the audience? What would be the
Yeah,
closest
we're
city?
our closest bigger city would be Dubuque, Iowa,
Yep.
and we're right along the Mississippi River. We're in what we call God's country up here.
Yes, you do.
Um, Absolutely beautiful up here. And other than that, some people may know Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
Hmm.
Okay.
So,
Go
Mary
ahead.
Kay, just for edification here, what's the size employee population that we're talking about across the three clinics?
So right now we're sitting at 185 direct
Okay.
employees, and if we add our contract employees, we're right around 200.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. That's perfect. So, from a talent perspective, what's keeping you up at night?
I would say nursing is probably one of my biggest things, and also finding our providers. Our hospitalist providers are one of our hardest things to find. We have a very great set of providers right now. We have four that run our hospital, two NPs, nurse practitioners, and two MDs, and they work right now 12 or I'm sorry 24, 48, or 72-hour shifts.
Right.
Our biggest issue is finding the PRN staff to help out when they have to go on vacations or family or illness or things
Mm.
like that.
So we don't seem to make enough nurses for the demand in the
Not
country.
even close.
Not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, I've always wondered why that is, because it feels like every nurse that I know, and I know a handful, they love
Yeah.
everything that
Yeah.
they do. I've always been curious why are we not graduating and creating more nurses?
I, from my understanding, as far as the schooling part goes, is they don't have enough professors or teachers to get us
Really?
to that point.
Oh,
Getting into those classes is a limited number that can go in because they have a limited number of professors.
Right.
So therefore, you're graduating fewer people than what we need,
mm,
is my understanding. Another understanding that I have is it all depends on where you're located and what your expectations are.
Right.
Some places are expecting all their nurses to be BSNs or have a bachelor's degree. We do not expect that. We start at an associate's degree
Hmm.
for nursing, and then we will increase people's salary wise if they go up into the BSN.
got it, got it. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about 2025. So we're just at the outskirts of 24, going into 25. What do you see that's on the horizon that's exciting you about talent?
Exciting me about talent is actually the thing I'm most excited about is creating some great relationships with the community colleges and universities in our areas and to create that pipeline that we haven't had in the past of talent to come in and work here. And we're also doing, I'm pretty excited about, we're going to be creating a new program with the local school, high school here and working
Oh,
on
good.
creating a pipeline with them as well.
That's,
Right.
that's just smart. The more you
I
can
mean,
get into those.
when
Yeah.
we're talking about what keeps us up at night, we're a small community. So, and we're rural. So it's really hard to keep our younger people in the area. And we
Right.
got to find ways to do that and excite them about what we do here.
Right. And some of it's as simple as just having great jobs available to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's I can see that. So when I solved, when they say people heroes, what is that? What is that in general? What does that mean to you?
When I think of people heroes as far as the HR, is people that advocate not only for the company that they work for, but also for the employees that they work with, and making sure that your employees have every ability to make their gains in their careers and make themselves better and do the things that they love. One of the things, I just had a conversation with an employee yesterday, and one of the questions I asked her is, if you could do anything, what does that look like to you? How can we make that happen? I mean, obviously, there's always going to be things that we can't do, but I
Right.
always want to find out what their passion is, how we can make them move forward.
And sometimes it's little stuff. That's
Exactly.
the if you ask the questions, you're in a different field because like you're being proactive. Some people don't ask, and so their
Exactly. And a
employees
lot of people are
leave.
afraid to ask.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that's one of
Yeah.
the things. That's one of the things that in HR that we got to stop doing is being afraid to ask these questions, because
Yeah.
100%.
everybody's afraid. Well, if I lose this person over here, now what am I going to do? Well,
Yeah.
but you might lose this person and create a much better
Right.
employee, which in turn creates them that they talk about us in a positive light, which can bring in better employees. So it's
Yeah.
actually thinking about it in a different mindset.
Yeah. Well, you're creating a better employee experience, a better path for everybody, and just it's a great benefit. I mean, that's what HR does,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Exactly.
like you're there to advocate for the careers of your people and give
Yeah.
them the best experience that you can. So, next question from me. So, Mary Kay, you're at a party and you're talking to someone that's not in HR or doesn't necessarily do recruiting or payroll. How do you describe iSolved to them?
I described iSolved to people that have no experience with it as that one-stop shop for the HR staff, the managers, and the employees, in which they are able to get everything they need when it comes to their employee benefits,
Mhm.
learning, performance management, everything, applicant tracking, everything works together, and it makes it so much easier in their lives. That's how I explain it to
Drops mic, walks off
Yeah,
stage, Ryan.
that's good.
Great,
can't, can't
great.
can't change that any.
Can't
Yeah.
no, that's a great answer, Mary Kay. That is fantastic. So, last question from me is: occasionally, your personal battery, your HR battery, kind of runs a little bit low. How do you recharge your people heroes battery? How do you charge that?
A lot of times it's trying to find new ways to learn and grow myself. And that I always find is sometimes challenging because there's never enough hours in the day, but just finding ways to learn and grow myself. I have people that I talk to that are in the field and understand all the things that we do. I have an
Mhm.
amazing HR generalist that I work with. And we do a lot of collaboration, and we also do a lot of just back and forth and trying to keep each other up, upbeat, and talking about the problems and making sure that we're not getting too low and not getting outside of our skis when it comes to people just don't understand, or making yourself feel like there's nothing I can do to fix things. It's just trying to keep yourself in check and moving
Right.
forward. Other than that, I always like to read a good book.
100%. Are you a New York Times bestseller person, or
No, I have
where
my
do you?
favorite authors that I read, and most of
Yeah.
them are mysteries.
Oh yeah. No, it's one of those deals. Like once you get into a genre, I well, at least for me, I get into a genre, and it's just like I'll just burn through that. If it's detective fiction, then I'll just burn through that as much as I can, and then I'll switch.
Yep.
So, but my mother growing up, my mother was a New York Times bestseller. So she'd just read whatever they put on the list. She'd read it, and that was her
Oh,
bed. But she
yeah.
was she was
Everybody
she,
needs that out.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, oh 100%. And she could read different than anybody I know. I could only read one book at a time. My attention span, I had to focus. She could
Hmm.
read 6, 7 books at a time.
Oh yeah, I
So
can't do
she,
that.
I can't do. It was
That's a lot of
insane.
effort.
Oh my god! And it's
Yeah.
just like, and they're
Actually,
different.
what my biggest problem is, I'll start reading a book and I won't put it down. So I'll read a book in like a day.
That's a good book.
Yes.
That's a good author. That's how you know it's a good author, is that you couldn't. I need to go to bed. No. I need to eat. No. I need to no. It's just like you gotta keep going. That's a sign of a great author. Mary Kay, thank you for carving out time for us. We absolutely appreciate you. Know how busy you are, but thanks for carving out time for us and the audience.
Not a problem. You have a wonderful day, you guys, and happy
You too
holidays
now.
to you.
Absolutely. Take care of yourself.